So when a client comes to see me, the first thing that we do is we start to take a look at the concerns that's brought them into counseling, right? I really want to understand the problems that they're struggling with. I really want to understand what they're hoping to accomplish in counseling. And in doing that, we begin to form a really strong partnership. I mean, we're going to be working through these problems and these struggles. We're going to be working towards these goals together. And that partnership is really, really important. And then there's a couple of different approaches that I use in counseling. So I use acceptance and commitment therapy, and what we're doing there is we're trying to develop kind of a new relationship to thoughts and emotions, a less kind of adversarial relationship. But also in acceptance and commitment therapy, we're trying to take a look at the values that are really important in a client's life and begin to look at ways that clients can start to live out their lives in such a way that they feel like they're living by those values in their life. I also use something called cognitive behavioral therapy, and that's where we're looking at a person's thought life. We're looking at assumptions and beliefs, both those kind of conscious thoughts, but also those more automatic subconscious thoughts that can have a big impact in how we're living our lives and how we're experiencing life. So we look at trying to catch some of those thoughts and identify them, but then also restructure them in such a way that can become more helpful for a client. I also use something called emotionally focused therapy, and that's where we're taking a look at emotions, understanding emotions, also processing emotions, and also relationships. EFT takes a look at relationships, the important, significant attachments that a person has in their life and how that's impacting their sense of well-being overall. And when a client has also struggled with some trauma in their lives, I use something called observed and experiential integration therapy. And this is where we're taking a look at some of those difficult, traumatic memories. Sometimes those memories can get locked up in our lives in such a way that can be very unhelpful and very difficult for us. So OEI, observed and experiential integration therapy, takes a look at unlocking some of those memories, reprocessing them in such a way that we have a better relationship with those memories and they become less of a problem in our lives. But I think really the important thing is that partnership between myself and the client. That partnership that allows a client to really feel like I'm with them in their process, that really together we're working towards the goals and their hopes for counseling.